Good morning, overcomers. Good evening. Good afternoon. Good night to some. Just wanted to come out here, get a little stretching, get a little physical breakfast. Reconnect, regulate. I was thinking about doing some burpees. I don't know, maybe 200 of them. But I don't know, man. I've been waking up a little tight lately. Could be a little stress. Life, no matter what you overcome or no matter what peace you have, there's always going to be ups and downs. Ran high. But, so I just wanted to go live. Do something positive. This is one of my favorite parks in the city. I've seen this before. It's off the bike trail, but I never came over here and just, connect. But it's good scenery. Man, I've been doing good. Like I always say, it's always good to be on God's wake up list. It's to be on top of the ground and the ground ain't on top of you. So anything after that is extra credit. So I just give God his credit. I amplify, I glorify, magnify his name just for waking me up this morning. So that's a blessing. How you doing, Joshua? My name's James. And how you doing, Samantha? Yeah. How y'all doing today? Now, I don't feel 100%, but this is how I gain the extra percent. I feel a bit, maybe a good 80. But yeah, so I was thinking about doing some burpees. Appreciate you, man. I like your vibe too. Thank you for chiming in. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. So I was gonna do a little bit of stretching, and then probably get off into some burpees. So enjoy. A little bit of core work, maybe some jumping jacks, some jump rope. I'm in my 40s, and when I was younger, I didn't do too much stretching. Trust me. The older you get, the more you appreciate and feel like you need to stretch more. I believe stretching brings youth. Stretching brings youth. Loosen up. So I have a question. Joshua, Samantha, Ren, Kimberly, what's going on? Where y'all from? I'm in the Midwest. I'm in Ohio. Yeah, where y'all watching this from? And last night, if you live in the Midwest like me, the bipolar weather, you don't know what you're gonna get. And for like the last 3-4 days, it's just been raining. A lot of parks is flooded. Some of the streets. Now we got good sewer systems, but man, like when I was coming out of the house, the parking lot, it was flooded. At my job, parking lot was flooded, and I'm responsible for taking the stuff out back. Oh, it was a mess. But I guess April showers bring May flowers, and we gotta appreciate the rain too. In fact, we should sing in the rain, and that's me meaning like your stormy situations. You gotta embrace and appreciate things outside of the sun. It's always a mysterious way God handled things, and it'll work out for our good. But yeah, in the Midwest, it's been nasty. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Where y'all watching this from? Yeah. Yeah, I brought my jump rope. I was thinking about running the trail, but I ain't had my jump rope out in a minute. So at this one park, I'm here at this park called Wildwood, and it's one of my favorite parks here in the city. It's another park called Ottawa, but the rain just destroys it every time. It don't even have to rain that hard. It just, I don't know why that park soon just accumulate. It don't have a good drainage system maybe. But it's an area where they got like a stairs, or it look like some type of is. Sometimes they do concerts and plays and stuff down there, and I like to run the stairs, and I call it the Centipede. Good workout, cardio, strength training, and I wanted to do that this week, but the rain stopped me. And one day, when it's more cleaner, I'll bring y'all into seeing that workout, the Centipede. I usually name all my workouts. This one, just burpees. 2 burpees. 2 push-ups, burp, 2 push-ups, burp, and then a little bit of core work in between. So, let's go. Loosen up. So, each set of 10, We're gonna do a little bit of core work. Can't forget to do your core. It's your foundation. Let's go. 2 more, forget it. Good. Hey, make sure when you're doing any workout, don't forget to breathe. So you want to give your muscles oxygen. Sometimes you forget, especially when you trying to get those last ones out. We have the tendency to hold our breath, but it makes you tense. And sometimes, let me be honest, sometimes I have sloppy techniques. Sometimes I don't always fluently breathe. But you want to do that to keep oxygen flowing through the muscle, and it leaves you less tense, comfortable. You appreciate it, your muscles appreciate it, and it just give you control. So let's work. Two more. Good. Good. One more. Good. So like I was saying, just breathe. Your relationship with air is a match made in heaven. Your body loves air. without it. We know what that means. But yeah, so breathe. It ain't the easiest thing to do when you're doing all these different movements. But you want to think while you're doing these things, and it help you control your movement. You ain't getting so caught up in trying to reach a certain number or strain yourself. And oxygen through the muscles help you release the tension and to control your movement. Let's work. Good. So sometimes I miscount. Sometimes I go under. Sometimes I go over. It's just funny because sometimes my mind be on other things and not even a workout. But I try to stay in the moment and not drift. But it happens. You drift about other things, positive things, negative things. Especially when it get a little tense, You're trying to get those last ones up. Negative thoughts creep in. I remember, or sometimes when I train people, I can see the negative thoughts beating them up and they don't know how to handle them. And even though this is my lifestyle, negative thoughts can get the best of us, to the best of us. But I invite them in. I lure negative thoughts in. I use it as fuel. Those last burpees, yeah, they're tough. And soon as you're like, no, just leave, or come on, quit, you don't got to do. And that's when I'm like, oh yeah, this is when I really need to turn up. This is when I prove and show that I'm an overcomer. So negative thoughts that creep in when you're doing these movements or in life, it's necessary. But it's a tool to help you overcome. Let's work. Yeah. Work. Two more. Ah. Two more. Two more. Good. Had to switch it up on you. Didn't let you know I was gonna do that. It's just like life. Don't let you know when it's gonna be a twist or a turn. Just gotta be prepared. Be prepared for them prepared places. Ask God to prepare a table before you. Be prepared to sit at that table. Oh, core work. Count your wins. Good. We'll give you a standing ovation. This is how you prepare yourself when it be a bunch of people clapping for you. I was already clapping before they was clapping. Let me tell you something. You can still hear the boos and all the clapping. The point I'm making is everybody clapping for you ain't your friend. Don't really want to see you succeed. Trust me, because if you fall, watch the oohs and the ahs. Listen, I clap even when you struggle. I'm gonna clap for you even when you feeling down, even when you feeling uncertain. I'ma still clap. This is part of the life experience. It's the journey of an overcomer. So you gotta clap even when you down. You don't gotta always clap when you up. I'm telling you, this is how you overcome. Let's work. Work. Good. Like I was saying, the moment you fall, they oohing and ahhing. And that's the story they run and go tell. When you win, they ain't gonna share that news. They too busy wishing it was them. But the moment you fall, ooh, they spread that like wildfires. So that's why you gotta clap when ain't nobody around. Only God see you. And when you get used to doing this, you ain't trying to please the crowd. You only trying to please the creator. I'm telling you, I'm getting happy. I'm telling you by experience. The more and more you start loving and being kind to yourself when ain't nobody around, you would do the same thing, or don't care that people do it when everybody around. For some odd reason, when crowds around, people perform. Look, only thing out here is naked trees. I mean, in my overcomers, but I'm here by myself. And when the camera go off, I'm gonna be by myself. Everywhere I go, there I am. And the same thing is for you. So you don't need a crowd. Identify your hand clap. Identify God's voice. And you be able to pick that through the crowd. Trust me. That's work. Core work. Good. Work. Good job, overcomer. Good job. I always tell my daughter, who can? She be like, I can. Who can? She say, I can. I say, who will? She say, I will. She's 7. It took me 40 years to believe in that. She's starting at 7. The plan is to overcome generational curses. And it stops with me. It ends with me. But this is the thing. Even though I'm teaching her something that I wasn't taught as a child, I got to remember to be kind to myself as well. See, when you experience trauma, childhood trauma, you don't wish those things on your worst enemy. But one of the side effects of childhood trauma or any trauma, they don't even have to be there. The abuser. You just got their voice in your head So I may be giving my daughter a different voice. I still have to regulate and eradicate that old voice in my head. So I just want to give y'all heads up on how you can overcome these things and what you seeing me do in real time. I say I'm an overcomer because I said I'm an overcomer. And you too can be that decisive. You too can have that same conviction. And again, you don't need nobody to tell you that. Even though I'm going to tell you. But you don't need me to tell you. You really don't need me to show you. But ain't nothing wrong with seeing it, because then you know that it's tangible. So I hope this helps you, because I'm still overcoming. I'm an overcomer, but I'm still overcoming. This is life, and living is for everybody. So let's live and let's work. 20 jumping jacks. Good. Hey, don't let this sun shine fool you, man. I might be sweating, but it's still chilly out here. But I started this year finding comfort in discomfort. And I'm going to end this year finding comfort in discomfort. To be an overcomer. Core work. Work. Celebrate your wins. Whether they small or big, it's still a win. Whether they small or big. Don't let nobody tell you that your wins, small or big, is praiseworthy or blameworthy. You don't even got to tell nobody. Just know it's a win. Just know it's a win. Nobody's winning is created equal. You might see somebody else achieving something or overcoming something, and you on the other side in your life achieving and overcoming something. Y'all both winners. Don't look over there and say, man, only if I wish don't compare your wins to each other. Y'all both winners. I get like sometimes it trips me out when I watch sporting shows, you know, ESPN, FS1, and some of those people on there Or I'll give you one better. Me and my brother was having a debate about who played with who and who played with better players. And he was saying all-stars and I was saying Hall of Famers. And then we got off into, well, they was better. I'm like, they both Hall of Famers. They both Hall of Famers. What does it matter? We both Hall of Famers. So no matter what they got or have and what they're accumulating versus what you have and what you got, y'all both winners. They're not winning more and you're not winning less. You are a winner. Simple as that. Y'all both will be in the Hall of Fame or in the Lamb's Book of Life. Let's work. Every time I mess up, I'm gonna do push-ups. See? This is how you reward your mistakes with winning. Let's go. Work. Good. See, when you make the mistakes, don't respond with complaining or frustration. Respond with something that counters it, like push-ups. Something that's going to build you and not weaken you. That's how you overcome your mistakes. By keep pressing. Keep continuously do things challenging. So that's why I do push-ups every time the rope hit my foot. And it's really not a mistake when you learn from it. When you turn it into a miracle. They're supposed to happen. Nobody comes into this world perfected. They're going to continue and supposed to make mistakes. How you respond to them? Is you going to walk away, or is you going to overcome? It's work. No, you don't want to make mistakes, but it's inevitable. I feel a lot better than when I came here. Feel much better, and I'm sure you do too. So I want to leave y'all with this. Remember, I'm not above you, I'm not underneath you, but I'll always be on your side. High five. Like, subscribe, and share this live. Peace.